You're watching Cooking with Grandma Mary. This is my Christmas prime rib. Love prime rib. You have to have a lot of people to make it normally. This is about an 8-pound prime rib. It is seasoned on both sides. It will serve 10 to 14 people depending on how much they like to eat steak or not. So what I did is about 24 hours in advance, I seasoned it. I used my garlic press to squeeze the garlic in, and then I made a garlic butter with it, and I used the Costco Montreal seasoning. Put everything together and basted the entire prime rib on both sides. Now this morning I took it out a little over an hour before putting it in the oven. You want it to reach the room temperature, and the reason is that room temperature, the meat's gonna sear better, it's gonna sear in, it's gonna get all the flavors, and then it's going to be really tender. So what I'm doing is I have my stove at 500 degrees. It's reached 500 degrees. I'm going to put this in as it is for 15 minutes. After that, I am going to cover it and reduce the heat to 325 degrees. It'll cook, you know what, I'll let you know how long it cooks, but there's a temperature guide depending on if you want it medium to medium rare or rare. Usually it's anything between 120 and 140 degrees. And I'll even give you a tip on what to do if you want more of it well done in the center. You could actually just heat it up in a cast iron skillet and it's delicious with a little bit of the juice. So stay focused in and I'll show you how this turns out. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Here's after my 15 minute sear. You could see how it's marbling and how delicious it looks with that crust. Now I'm going to cover it loosely up with some foil and put it in for a couple more hours. So folks, here is the finished prime rib. Sadly, I forgot to show it to you when it was totally done, and now when it's almost eaten, but you'll see that it's marbled with the cooked and the non-cooked. It was absolutely delicious, and we let it sit for about 40 minutes before cutting.